We've all gathered here today. It's about all the Aboriginal services coming together for the very first time that I can recall in support of our stance against the CLP government laws they're about to change in Parliament around the Aboriginal child placement principles. They're going to remove it. We gathered here today in solidarity to tell them that we're against what they're doing.
We all agree that the system is not working. There are huge failures in the child protection system, but what the Northern Territory government is doing is going to make a bad system worse. And we're not disputing or disagreeing about the threshold for when we need to remove a child from their family. What we're disagreeing about is what needs to happen before that and what needs to happen after that.
There's going to be another stolen generation, you know, of this policy. Shame on them!
We have a right to feel upset that the government has used a human tragedy as an excuse to demonise Aboriginal families and Aboriginal culture. We have a right to be deeply concerned at a government that does not know how to pass good laws, that does not know what a good process for making decisions that will impact all Territorians look like.
We've heard all about the issues this morning, but with a particular focus from housing. We all know that child protection and housing go hand in hand. The whole system knows that we live in overcrowded conditions, we don't have enough houses, there's a huge shortage.
Sad day today for all of us, especially Indigenous people right across. It's a genocide, you know, choking our system. System hasn't changed. They're still killing our people right now.
There are politicians who are misinformed, who are approaching this with bad intentions, who are creating laws that are going to do damage to us for decades to come.
What the CLP government doing is ignoring and dividing our community. They are not listening to our experts, they are not listening to the evidence.
Our children are removed and placed in institutional settings that harms does not end when they leave care. It impacts for generations.
We can't sit down and be complacent anymore. You know, if we have to march the streets and protest, so be it.
I've done a lot of advocating over the years for Create as a young consultant and advocate. And I've actually sat down, what's her name? Robin Cale? I've sit down with her and actually discussed things like this and things that can prevent this scenario happening, and now it is. And it's like everything I've said, or all us young people in out-of-home care have pushed and advocated, like literally was just scrawled up on a piece of paper and just chucked away. And it's kind of just a shame that they've given hope to a lot of young kids, and for it to just be stripped away like that is just shameful.
We must stand up for our rights. Aboriginal affairs is gone below the waistline, you know. For too long, we need to start standing up for our rights. Right now, it starts today.
The only thing that I can see where we have common ground and we agree on is that we have a system in crisis and we have a system that is failing our children. On that we can agree. That is something that most of us who are gathered here together today have been saying for years and years. Let's make our voices heard.
I'm stolen, mate. I was taken away. I don't like to see them a future end up like me, you know, what happened to me. All you can do is just fight and, you know, see what, well, I hope they really listen to us, especially what happened today.
I don't think there's any doubt that everybody within this conversation wants children to be safe, but the evidence shows that what the government are currently doing in this bill is going to make children unsafe or vulnerable children less safe. So there's just a lot of pieces that don't add up. The evidence hasn't been heard, and we've seen that from the Children's Commissioner walking out last week and resigning in an essential protest to the decisions being made on the floor of Parliament today.
I see families loving their law, their culture, their kids. What we need is a government that's going to invest in the front end, not the back end. Prevention. How can you make housing a priority when it's an 8 to 10 year wait list?
We have everything. We have law, land and culture. We have that structure. We can make change.